life is just so bizarre. I've done a complete 180. You can be in one realm of way of life one day and be catapulted into a new realm the next. And that is what's happened. I have my baby boy. I picked him up. 2 nights, 3 days in the ICU, $6,000 later. And he's stable. They saved his little life, and now I'm a diabetic dog mom with a very serious, strict repertoire of things that I am learning to adjust to. It certainly is a lot of information with high stakes, and I'll have to make some adjustments to be able to honor it. But of course, I'm like putty in the cracks, man. I will adjust my world to be able to care for him the best way that I can. And I'm recording this video as an update because I posted one yesterday. It's a personal vlog one. I'm not going to talk about the energy, although I had some massive spiritual downloads yesterday, all throughout the day. In fact, I did take videos all day, and I was going to link them together and post them, but I don't even know what I said. I got to review those, but there are huge changes for a lot of people. It's really beautiful. It's like every day you get to decide to commit to a higher timeline regardless of what is going on, and the universe delivered me a very personally, emotionally trying circumstance with this thing with my dog. He's the light of my life. His safety and his health and his overall vitality is very important to me, and it has high stakes influence on my mental well-being and my happiness. And there's not many things in life I can, I've tried to practice the art of detachment, but I'm very attached to him. And the day that, as far as like perseverance and stuff and what these energies have been asking us to like rise to and being able to handle things, it was like one of those days where your eyes just feel like they're like molasses, and like my vision that I always get around exhaustion and finally like being able to get home at the end of the day and like be lie down if I want to, or just like take my bra off and hit a bowl, honestly, let's be honest. I see myself like crashing on the shore of a beach as if I was like lost at sea and I've been shipwrecked, and I was like finding my way home. Like that's how exhausted I've been night after night during eclipse week, because it's been so intense, not to mention my crazy personal schedule. And so to get home the other night and see that he was like in emergent condition, which I knew I was going to be taking him in the very next day, but I have a pendulum, and if you've ever worked with pendulums, you understand they're intuitive, psychic, energy reading devices that give me clarity. And I got home that night and I was like so just beside myself, like not able to function. Didn't feel like I could do it because I knew it would turn into like an overnight or like a long night situation, but like obviously I had to respond to the situation at hand. And I said, is he gonna die if I don't take him? And the pendulum said yes. And when I got there, they said yes. And I wouldn't have put it off any longer than that. I was just asking for one night of sleep. But yeah, it's been pretty insane. I think that my exhaustion has contributed to how overwhelmed I feel, but in general, diabetes is very common. It's very common. There's a lot of information out there, and him and I are just entering a new chapter where, I was like talking to my friends about it. There's so many silver linings even to this situation. For example, cute little carrying satchel of some kind, like a fanny pack for the dog. Totally. I'm seeing a vest, open undercarriage. He does not like constriction, and little ways to make a pretty chart to keep track of it. I certainly love making charts and organizing information visually. So there's a lot of ways that we're going to be able to manage it. But I recorded a video that I probably won't be posting last night, and it was just about feeling like I had reached this point in the energy in my personal chaos from eclipse week, where I was like, I can finally, like today, for example, I had a day off. I have not had a day off in a very long time. I always feel like I'm just like revolving door whipping around every day until I like collapse on the shore of my day off. So it clicked into my mind that I was finally gonna have some time like to myself, and I was just so thankful for that, because like when you don't have that and you want it, you just have to kind of keep going and stuff. And I know that other people are dealing with intense things in their lives right now, so in case you're at that like burnout place where you're like, where is the strength, where is the energy, you've got it. You can do it. Part of expanding is being able to handle more than you were able to handle previously in the past, and do so more elegantly and with more, care than you were able to, because the universe is telling you that you can handle it. God bless you. I gave him a buck earlier, so we're not going to do that again. But sweet boy. Thank you to anybody who sent out a good word or a prayer for us. We're very grateful. Sending it back tenfold. And, yep. Have a great night.